Today, we are going to talk about alternative assessment models and environmental analysis. Agenda for today, we are going to have lecture and practice. We are going to practice environmental rating scale during the lecture. And after lecture, you can submit the exit ticket number 4. Today, we're going to talk about alternative assessment approaches, especially curriculum-based assessment is a good alternative to the standardized test. Historically, the field of assessment was dominated by standardized measurement used primarily for diagnosis and evaluation of older students with disability, and traditional measurements focus on performance rather than process and gathered normative information from typically developing children, lacking consideration for the unique growth and development of children with exceptional learning needs. And there is always concern of a high-stake test. People now questioned whether using quantifiable tests can provide accurate and meaningful data to make important decisions like placement and diagnosis. So alternative assessment approaches have been explored for decades in early childhood special education, especially people figure out that the developmental characteristics are not consistent from infancy through adulthood. Infant can be evaluated by sensory motor development, while older people are evaluated by their intelligence. So, CBA, curriculum-based assessment, is developed as an alternative to standardized tests. This is a tool developed based on a curriculum or program objective and goal, and it can measure a child's strengths and needs as standardized tests can do. Over the past several years, several curriculum-based assessments have been developed. The examples of curriculum-based assessment include Brigham's Inventory of Early Development, 3rd edition. You know, this Brigham's is not the screener we practiced last time. Brigham's provide lots of different tools like screeners, diagnostic tools, and CBA. And this Brigham's is their CBA, curriculum-based assessment. And Carolina curriculum for infant and toddler and preschooler. Carolina is really good one because it's a whole package. They provide assessment plan, progress monitoring plan, and curriculum. So they talk about what to teach and how to teach. And they talk about the contents that are age appropriate. So it's really good to have this curriculum. TPBA 2 we practiced last time. So recall your memory. A CBA looks really like a standardized test. However, it is not a standardized test. It's a CBA. They don't provide like many quantifiable data, right? And help, Hawaii Early Learning Profile. This one is really good one. However, it's quite old. But in Illinois, we still use this tool a lot. So this is an example from my research participant, one of my research participants. You can tell the Hawaii Early Learning Profile is used to measure the child's development. And this is an example of early intervention like annual report. This is from one of my research participants, and you can tell at the very bottom, health is used to measure this child's development as well. Okay, let's move on to environmental analysis. Early childhood environments are really important because they provide the context in which children learn, grow, and thrive through the development of skills associated with cognition, language, and socialization. And the goal of early childhood education is to support children in the development of their abilities for understanding the world around them, gaining mastery of their environments, and assuming the dispositions necessary for participation in future academic setting. Quality environments are known to support development in the critical domains of the early childhood curriculum. So it is critical that early childhood educators consider the environment along with curricular approaches that support children across a variety of developmental trajectories. Early childhood programs must be carefully designed to enhance and optimize learning opportunities for children. So we do the environmental analysis. Environmental analysis is a systematic examination of environments for elements that promote the development of young children with special needs. For intervention to be successful with young children, especially those with exceptional developmental needs, it is important to understand these ecological assumptions that suggest that a child situated within a context or place can thrive or fall behind based on the necessary tools provided by the environment. Early childhood special education personnel should pay attention to the environment they create, as the environment is a critical factor and indicator of children's performance. In order to do the environmental analysis, we use environmental rating scales a lot. They're a very famous tool, and they are research-based instruments that have been designed to evaluate early childhood environments and settings. So we are going to take a look at Early Childhood's Environmental Rating Scale, 3rd edition, the Infant Toddler Environment Rating Scale, 3rd edition. So they both published in 2014 in their 3rd edition. And you can get you can purchase these rating scale and also get more information by visiting their webpage. You see the link at the bottom, right? Now we're going to watch a short video talking about this tool from the publisher. I wanted to show you the video talking about this 3rd edition, but I couldn't find it. So we're going to watch this video. They're talking about this rating scale 2nd edition. But basically they're the same. So we're going to watch the video now.
Hello, my name is Janice Carter. I'm with ASU Childhood Services. Our team provides training, technical assistance, and program assessments using the Environment Rating Scales. The Environment Rating Scales, sometimes referred to by the initials ERS, measure the quality of the environment and the interactions and experiences children receive on a daily basis. Research has consistently proven that children who attend high-quality early child care programs have the best opportunity for successful outcomes in school and in life. The Environment Rating Scales have been used in almost every state as well as internationally to assess child care programs across a wide range of cultures and program models. 4 Environment Rating Scale tools are used to assess the quality of programs serving children. The Family Child Care Environment Rating Scale, known as Vickers, is specifically designed for use by family child care programs serving all ages. The Infant Toddler Rating Scale, known as ITERS, measures the quality of care provided to children birth to ages 2.5. The Early Childhood Environment Rating Scale, known as ECHRS, measures the quality of classrooms serving children ages 2.5 to 5, and the School Age Environment Rating Scale, known as SACRS, measures the quality of programs that serve school-age youth ages 5 to 12. For Better Beginnings Level 1, providers attend an Environment Rating Scale class such as ERS The Basics to become familiar with how ERS assessment tools are used. The link to register for this and other trainings can be found in the description posted below this video. At Level 2, all administrators and at least 50% of the teaching staff in center-based programs complete an ERS training. To request technical assistance, go to www.asuchildhoodservices.org. Technical assistance is provided at no cost to you. Our goal is to provide you and your staff with the knowledge and understanding of how to use these tools to identify and implement the highest quality child care and early childhood education practices possible.
Okay, so Eckers, third edition. So this tool is for children's age from 2.5 months to 5 years old, and you have to have thorough observation to fill out the rating scale. And this one includes 35 items organized into 6 categories like space and furnishings, personal care routines, language and literacy, learning activities, interaction, and program structure. Each item was presented as a 7-point Likert scale with 4 quality levels, each level defined by a descriptive paragraph. So let's take a look at the very first page of the tool. So you see, this is a table of contents of Eckers. There are 6 categories: space and furnishing, personal care routine, and you see there are 35 items, right? And Eaters, third edition, they're very similar. They were developed after Eckers, so they're very similar. And it has 33 items organized into 6 subscales, 6 categories: space and furnishing, personal care routine, language and books, activity, interaction, and program structure. You can tell that they're very similar. Only difference is language and books, right? This tool is for the setting. They were designed for children's age from birth to 2.5, about 30 months. This one take longer than Eckers. They recommended that you need to have more than 3 hours of observation, thorough observation, to fill out this rating scale. So this is a table of contents. So you see there are 6 categories and 33 items. So this is how their rating scale looks like. This is the first item under the first category, which is space and furnishing. First item, evaluate the quality of indoor space. So at the top, you see the number from 1 to 7. That's their scale. 1 means inadequate, 3 means minimal, 5 means good, 7 means excellent. So 2, 4, 6 are somewhere in the middle. And read through whole description: 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 3.1, 3.3, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4. So you are going to read whole things, and then you are going to mark yes or no to each item. So you're going to pick the number that best describes the rating item. Does it make sense? So it can go, it can be 5. The one with most yes, that will be the best description for the rating item. Example here, you see, you are going to mark yes or no to each of the item. 1.1 no, 1.2 no, 1.3 no. You see the number 12, helping children understand language. And then 3.1 yes, 3.2 yes, 3.3 yes, 3.4 yes. And 5.1 yes, 5.2 no, and the next item is no. So the best number that describe this rating item is 3. Okay. Make sure key components of this environmental analysis is making application of the assessment to children's learning. So here's my question for exit ticket number 4. You can discuss benefits and importance of using environmental rating scales in early childhood setting. If you have any questions or concern, you can leave your question or concern after your answer to the question number 1.